Hi parents, this is me, Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. This video is on why should we ask our children for feedback. Well, I'm here to tell you that parenting is about the parents. That's why we call it parenting, and it's about mutual learning, mutual growth, and mutual kinship. So this video is not just for parents, it's even for children. Things you want your parents to know, but don't know how to share with them. I'm here to tell you we all have expectations and wants. The best way is to seek feedback in all aspects of our lives, whether I'm a parent, a professional, a teacher, or an educator. When a consumer product is designed, the consumers are always asked, what kind of aesthetic features would you want in the product? What kind of functional features would be good for you? Asking for advice is about checking in with our children, but realizing that I am in charge. It's not that I'm putting them in charge. So let's find out from our children what advice would they want to give us parents. And I'm going to demonstrate this for you. I have 3 children. I have a teenager and twin daughters. I'm going to go to them and ask them directly, what is that one advice you would like to give me and my husband? And I'm going to ask my teenager, what is that one thing you would do differently when you become a parent? So join me on this fun ride. Let's have fun. Ayana, one advice you'd like to give your parents, which is your mom and your dad.
Yes. So I want to give one advice that I want my parents not to be strict sometimes, like a bit over strict sometimes. So I don't want them to be.
Amana, one advice you'd like to give your parents?
To increase my screen time limit.
Hey Arjun,
Hey.
quick one. What's that one advice you'd like to give your parents?
Okay, so you only taught me this. I'm going to use the sandwich method, right? I'm going to start by complimenting you, like you guys are amazing parents. And I love you guys so much. There's just one thing you can work on, is that sometimes you can be a little overprotective. Because I am in the 12th grade, I'm like graduating next year, and you worry too much. So I think that's just something you can work on.
Superb. Thank you for that amazing feedback. What is that one thing you will do differently when you become a parent?
I think I want to do a lot of things you did, but I think a few things, like I got a phone when I was 16. I think that's a little excessive. I'll probably give my child a phone when they're 30.
Hope you enjoyed my children's reactions just like I did. There's so much to learn, and I would like to share some of my learnings with all of you, because I really believe the only way to grow is to seek consistent feedback. And we parents are so used to giving feedback, so used to giving advice. It's very important for our growth and development to seek it even from our children. So a few things that I have learned that I would like to share with you, because I keep getting feedback from my children. Disagreement is not the same as disrespect. We parents usually see deviation from our rules as disrespect. What children want from us is that we should rethink our relationship with respect being the cornerstone, so that their views, their ideas, their thoughts are also equally respected. Kids don't need to be told that they are best. Children usually enjoy this inflated perspective. However, what they really want is for you to see who it is that they really are, not as how you wish them to be. And that's why love is really about acceptance. And mothers and fathers, we shouldn't get so fixated just on results and performance. Let's also celebrate effort. Trying your best is also good enough. Kids would like their intentions and their efforts to be noticed, to be valued, so that they feel that they are noteworthy. Their efforts are noteworthy and they are worthy. Giving our children freedom to build trust and independence. I think that we parents need to understand that young children do not need to be so overprotected. However, a small amount of freedom is important. It's a very, very important tool for helping them own their decisions when they grow up and learn important lessons. We can't protect our children all the time, and we need to let them have their own choices, giving them the independence that they truly need. These are few simple things that I have learned, and I am grateful. I'm able to learn these only because of constantly seeking feedback. So I would encourage every parent, every professional too, because parenting is the same as leadership. So if you're a leader and you are a parent, these are few simple learnings that I'm very happy to share with you. And if we behave in ways that our children want us to behave, we will have a future generation which will have, there will be more kindness, there will be more compassion, and we know that the future of humanity will be in good hands. So what are the few simple things that we need to do? Apologize to our children when we are wrong. This is the best way to earn your children's respect. Don't assume that we are smarter than our child just because we are older. Say thank you to your children when they do something for you. Admit, acknowledge, own your mistake openly to them so that they also see and realize that you are human. You may make mistakes too. Listen to your children. Listen without interruption. Listen without reaction. Try to listen without jumping into preaching and lecturing. I am guilty of the same, but I'm learning, and I'm here to tell you that parenting is about mutual learning. Be sure that you set ground rules and boundaries that are acceptable to you. You have to lead by example. The greatest gift we can give our children is to be the kind of person that we want our children to be. Teach and practice kindness and love. Explain to them that actions have consequences, good or bad. Enjoy the parenting process. I know there are days that are hard and they are tough, and some days we challenge ourselves, we feel guilty, we wonder whether we're on the right track, but I'm here to tell you, it's an honor being a parent. Focus on the good. Enjoy the ride so that you're able to better guide, help, share, explain, and shape your children into being responsible and well-adjusted adults. So we did a little survey and we asked teenagers and young adults, tell me 10 things you want your parents to stop doing and 5 things you want your parents to start doing. And I got some very, very interesting responses that might be useful to you. So what most of the teenagers said, stop comparing my life with your childhood. The world in which we grew up does not exist anymore. That world is not there anymore. So let's not compare. Let's learn. I'm not saying the old ways or the old styles were ineffective. I would say now they are not relevant. So we have to stop comparing our childhood with our children's. Because like I said, that world is not non-existent. And those parenting techniques may be redundant. Stop using those words and phrases like, use your brains. Are you deaf? Can't you see? You're so useless, so forgetful, careless, good for nothing, and lazy. These are hurtful words, and believe me, the way we parents talk to our children, this is what becomes their inner voice. This is how they judge their own self-worth. And words have profound power. Words are energy. Children become the words we speak for them. Children don't want us to show off their skills. One child very sweetly said, I don't want to dance in front of your friends. I don't want to sing. Please respect when I don't feel like doing something. Please sometimes don't force me to do something or show my artwork to relatives when I don't feel like. Respect my feelings as well. Can you sometimes speak more softly? I'm tired of hearing shouting every day. These are things that children actually shared. And few things that children wanted their parents to start doing. Number 1, Smile more, please. One child said, I don't remember the last time when my mom actually smiled. She usually carries a frown on her face, and that makes me very sad. And it sometimes irritates me. I want to tell her that, Mom, I want to see you smile because I feed off that energy. And when you smile, our whole world smiles. Appreciate. I know I'm not, children said that I know I'm not good at many things, but there are things that I can do, things that I want to do. If your appreciation is like oxygen for me, behaviors that you want to see, if you encourage and affirm, you will see more of. Hug me more. I see children tell me that I really want my mom and dad to hug me more. Even though I might as a teenager ask them to move away, but I want those hugs. The little one said, play with me. Love to me means when my parents sit down with me on the floor, get their hands dirty, and we play together and have fun. And love to them is not when we were making them do homework or asking them to do home chores. Love to them is when we're having fun with them. My little one actually told me, Mom, I love it when you tell me stories, your childhood mistakes, your mischiefs, your successes, your storms, your failures. I don't want to just hear about your achievements. I want to know, when you fell, what did you do? When you failed, what did you do? How did you manage? But I know sometimes we parents only talk about success and achievement. Keep that phone aside when you're spending time with family, especially during meal times. Sometimes children said that we would love to sleep with our parents and cuddle with our parents. So parents, these are small, simple things that our children need from us. All we need to do is be cognizant. And I love sharing this with you. I love talking to children and parents because I believe the only way to build a better world is to build better parent-child bonds. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep inspiring.